All right, and welcome to tonight's matchup. Varsity basketball 5A region crosstown rivalry between Verrado High School and Canyon View Jaguar High School basketball. I think we're going to have a great matchup tonight.
It's exciting.
Yes, definitely we have a crosstown rival. Verrado and Canyon View High School are definitely rival schools. So we're looking for this region matchup to be pretty high level basketball. That's we're going to have, it's going to be a lot of aggression. It's going to be a lot of high power full court basketball, maybe some dunks here and there, some 3-point shooting. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm excited for it. What about you? What are you thinking?
It's not often you get a game this early in the season that you can quantify as a big game, but when you got like a crosstown rivalry, like you said, there's a lot of passion. There's some house money behind this one, and I think the student section's going to be there for it. They already proved it in the JV game. They were on their feet the entire fourth quarter, so I'm excited. It's going to be a real good game.
Absolutely, and now that all the lights went off, that means that Canyon View High School is about ready to be introduced. They're doing it in their own traditional fashion of lights out, and this is how it's supposed to be right here. How we start a home game, get the whole crowd excited, get them on their feet, get them ready for this basketball game. I know Coach Marks. Coach Marks is, if anybody doesn't know, he was the Verrado head coach last season, and he has moved across the street to Canyon View High School to lead this team so far to a pretty stellar season so far. They're 9-1 coming into tonight's game. Now don't let this the Verrado's win-loss column, don't let it fool you. They're 4-4 in the season. However, they're 4-0 in the region, and they're still looking to come in to Canyon View High School and try to dominate these Jaguars.
Yeah, it's the same as college. You get rivalry games and everything goes out the window. It's just a pure adrenaline aggression, and I mean you get some of the best games of the season. I remember last year a lot of the games were rivalry games, especially Desert Edge, Verrado, Millennium. Those were some of the best games of the season, the most fun games.
Absolutely, and it does not matter what their record is coming into these matchups. You're absolutely right. These games that are emotionally driven, the other coach wants to kick the other coach's you-know-what, and I think this is going to be a high-powered game tonight. Hey, there we are again. It's going to be a high-powered game tonight, high-scoring. Possibly, I know Coach Marks, he has talked about his defense and how he needs his defense to stay the course, keep the ball out of the hoop, and keep the score low on the opponent's side, and get their offense going for Canyon View early. So now that the starting lineups have been given, we are at center court getting ready for tip-off. We got number 21, Traden Ross, going up against number 21, also A.J. Harris. And here's the tip. Ball to Verrado. Ball getting down to the post. Backs his man up, takes it to the baseline. Back out. Almost lost his dribble. 3-point shot. And way off the mark. Past the rim. That's an air ball, but it's off the toe of, I think that was Oliver, number 5. That's going to stay here in Verrado.
Just in that short time, I mean, that was very, very solid defense by the Jaguars. They were on their man the entire time. There was not a lot of room.
And some great defense right there by A.J. Harris to tap that ball out of the hands of Traden Ross. Going back to Canyon View.
Just got to keep that aggression up the entire game, see how long they can prolong.
Got some full court press, deep ball, tip, and stolen by Verrado. Verrado's looking to push, stolen back by Canyon View. He goes up, and he draws the foul. That's number 2, Quincy Kirk for number 2, Quincy Kirk for the foul, and we're going to be shooting 2.
Yeah, the student section already getting into it, getting the chance going.
Yes, they are. They're on their feet over there. making the ground shake. You can feel it all the way over here.
They need a cough drop after this game.
Quincy Kirk, he is shooting 2.
There it is.
And bounces it in and gets a healthy bounce back into the hoop.
Healthy, not lucky. Healthy. I don't know what 34 is talking to him about.
And maybe he's the one that had the foul. Who knows? Second shot and down straight through the hoop. 2-0 Canyon View. Canyon View looking at full court pressure.
Surprised to see that already, trying to set the tone.
Quick pass up and foul by A.J. Harris on the baseline.
A little bit too
Strong
aggressive
move there by Barrett to go straight to the hoop. And he gets fouled. Verrado taking the ball in from the baseline. Quick pass, number 23. He's going to drive straight to the hoop, and he lays it in.
A nice shot. Good defense, but just better offense.
That was Rhodes. He gets deep into the paint, and he's able to put the ball in with a little floater.
Denali McNeil. He's been here for a while.
Again, going full court press.
Just got to be able to keep it up on the end.
Right, goes left to the paint, passes it out to Rhodes.
Nope.
That's completely off the mark. He got some wind on that one.
Maybe got in his own head a little bit, being
straight to the hoop. Tried to draw the foul, but he's able to scoop the ball in there with a prayer. That's McNeil for 2 points.
Continued
deep pass.
Wide open.
He spots up for 3, and he's off the mark, short.
Couple missed shots, get in his head a little bit.
That's Sims with the ball, trying to figure out what to do with it. He tries to drive right, gets stuffed by Harris.
Nice.
Stolen by Kirk. He's going straight in there.
Oh.
Ooh, tries to throw it down, but number 21, Ross, said, no way, this is not going to happen. And the ball goes out of bounds, but it's a foul called on number 21, Ross. And that's Kirk going back to the line again for 2.
Bit off a little bit too much on that one.
Kirk got up.
I like the aggressiveness.
Kirk got up on that one. He looked like he was going above the rim on that.
He wanted it all.
First free throw is in. 3 for 3 from the line.
See if he can get hot. He's extremely dangerous when he can really get it going like that.
Really, Quincy Kirk, he's a 61% free throw shooter, so far he's far above his average.
Might have just jinxed
missed
that
the second.
One.
Might have. Air ball
again.
Great defense by Canyon View, looking to push. Goes left, passes it, ooh, out of bounds, passes it to the Verrado bench.
A little bit too much sauce on that pass.
Lots of sauce on that one. That was a hot sauce right there.
Maybe he was aiming for the Verrado bench. Who knows?
Speaking of bench, Verrado substitutes. Jordan Etheridge is in at point guard. Big screen, pop up.
Great
Jay
defense
off the
by
mark.
AJ.
Looking to push again. Oh, that's
Whoa.
a travel. He did walk, but he did hit that three-pointer, which will not count. That's Hendershot, who's been shooting lights out from three-point land this season. He's shooting above 50% or nearly 50% from the three-point line this year.
That's another one of those guys that's extremely dangerous when he gets going. And, yeah, like you said, he's lethal from beyond the arc.
We'll see if we can get him the ball more often. Ball still around the arc. Oh, gets it tipped.
Great defense.
Throws it deep.
Oh.
Kind of a tough pass to
Dangerous
get.
pass.
Who's it off of? It's off of Canyon View, going back to Verrado.
I like the aggressiveness, but that was a very dangerous pass.
That was an extremely dangerous pass. Threw it into double coverage.
Yeah. Not everyone's Justin Jefferson.
Verrado looking to do something here. Passes into their big man. He loses it. Who's got it?
That's
Ball still loose.
nice.
Canyon View gets it up, and he's a slamorama.
That'll get everyone going.
That's McNeil for the jam. Two-handed jam off of a steal. Turnover by Canyon View. Gets a Canyon View Jags up 9-2 early on in this first quarter. We had a timeout. Verrado. Got to talk things over.
I got the student section hyped. Nothing gets the crowd going more than a huge dunk, especially on a fast break like that.
Absolutely. Turnover dunks are the best. They have some more meaning to it. But, yeah, this crowd is definitely loud out here. The student section's still on their feet, trying to get this Canyon View squad hyped up for this game. And so far, their defense has done exactly what Coach Marks has taught these boys, is selfish defense and selfish offense. You see all the passes that Canyon View's been doing with each other, passing the ball, that extra pass. Let's see what happens here. Another full court press by Canyon View. Got a pass.
Wide open.
Shoots a wide open three off the mark. Maybe too quick of a three.
Pushing it up the court.
Kirk pushes it up to the corner. Three ball. And he hits it. That's Oliver. That's a pass and shoot. Gets a pass half court. He's going straight to the rim. Look for the foul. Doesn't get it. Canyon View with the rebound.
Great defense right there.
Another pass off for a three.
Oh.
In and out. Gets the offensive rebound. Misses it. And that's off of Verrado. It's off of Verrado going to Canyon View, staying here on the baseline.
Not a lot of positives for Verrado. I mean, obviously 2 points, but Canyon View's controlled this game in every single aspect.
Absolutely, Canyon View's up by 10. Long pass and out of bounds off of Verrado. That was Traden Ross. He looked at the referee thinking, "You sure that was off of me?"
I think the ref had the clearest view out of everyone right there.
I think so. Drives into the lane, passes it off to 21, and he puts it in with one hand. I think he should have dunked that ball. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, that was the selflessness you were talking about just a second ago. Knowing
and
backcourt.
Backcourt violation. Did not get across that line quick enough.
But just knowing he had AJ right there wide open to lay it in, maybe dunk it like you said. I mean, just that ability is huge in a team sport like this, obviously.
Absolutely, and that's one reason why they've been so successful this season so far, is because of their unselfishness.
Coach Marks has instilled that in them.
Top of the key three, and it wiggles in and through the hoop for 3 points. Still defensive pressure, full court by Canyon View. Oh, and he gets his hand slapped as he tried to pull the ball through to go straight to the hoop. That's 34, Braden Barrett, one of their captains. He seems to be the aggressor so far for Verrado right now, trying to get something going.
Trying to get his teammates going. I don't know if it's coming off of JV losing, kind of got that in your head, but I mean, this Verrado team just seems demoralized already.
Inbounds pass. Double team. Gio with the ball. Right, goes left. Tries to get a shot off. Can't get it. Gets it to number 21. 23 shoots way deep. Way off the mark. Not even close.
I don't know if that was the shot right there.
That was Tristan Rhodes.
Trying to get everyone going, but still.
Another three ball, and he connects. That's Oliver. He's pumped up. And looks like Canyon View's backed off their defense slightly. A lot of pressure still though. Rhodes look to shoot, fakes it, passes it inside. Out to the corner for a three. Little long. Offensive rebound. Another three from Rhodes. He's looking to connect. Cannot do it. High point rebound by number 24. He's looking to pass it to his teammate number 2, Kirk. Can't quite get it to him.
A little bit too antsy there.
Little antsy, yeah. That was McNeil. He was a little amped up on that play. Wanted to do something with it. Got up in the air. Once you're up in the air in basketball, gravity takes over, and you cannot get the ball to somebody who's not open.
Can't beat Newton's laws.
20-2, Jags up by 18 early on.
Almost backcourt.
Rhodes, cross-court pass. Three again, misses it. Verrado's trying to come back by shooting a bunch of three-pointers, but they're down by 18. Spin move, and he gets fouled on the arm. That's number 2, Kirk. Again, looks like he was not in the active shooting, and they're not going to have him to the free throw line.
I understand where Verrado's coming from with all the threes after Canyon View's just been raining them down, but at some point you got to get the ball through the basket, get something going for your team. Otherwise, you're just going to fall into a huge deficit like they have.
Yeah, Verrado's got to get something going. Trying to get the ball then. They pass it way past half court. We got 2 new Canyon View players in. And they're going to call a travel on that.
Yeah, he jumped.
Looks at his coach, and his coach says, you know what, yeah, you did travel. Just be aware of what you're doing. And don't do it next time.
If you have the ability to get past those mental errors, just get better from them, like that one.
Aaron pass. He's going in, trying to get it in the hole, cannot make it in the hole. Almost like there's a lid on top of that thing for Verrado today.
I thought
Kirk
that one was
for
gonna
3.
drop.
Tries to get his own rebound. He does.
Wow.
This is the hinder shoot. Passes it inside, and he gets fouled. That's number 10.
Tavion Jackson.
Tavion Jackson, he just came off the bench. He comes in, and now he's going to be on the line shooting 2.
It's those hustle plays. I mean, saving that ball from going out of bounds, passing it back to your teammate, just the awareness and the awareness of everybody, really. It's really paying off for Canyon View.
Canyon View's free throw percentage over the first 6 games, 66% from the line, which isn't great, but they've been knocking them down tonight. Jackson misses his first, and he makes his second. That puts Jaguars up. Did he make his first?
He made both, yeah.
He made both. Puts Jaguars up by 20.
Surprised Canyon View's still going with the full court press.
I think Coach Marks is trying to set a tone here for this game early on, and he has definitely done it.
Oh, yeah. Nothing.
Vipers cannot buy a shot today. Coach Rogers is just wondering what to do right now. Canyon View up another 3-point ball, and they connect again.
It is raining in Waddell.
That's McNeil for 3. Everything's going the way of Canyon View. It's about 6 different schools that he's been. He's been going to. He's been coaching over the last 16 years, and he's really instilled in his boys. The main thing that he has taught his kids is to be unselfish, is to work hard, and to just work as a team. And I think Canyon View has definitely bought into that so far this game.
I mean, just from this game alone, you can see these players fully trust in their coach. They trust in each other, and I mean, they're borderline unstoppable right now. The Vipers have absolutely no response to any of it, and no discredit to the Vipers. I mean, Canyon View is just completely outmatched.
Hinder shoot looking to go, backs it up. Hinder shoot looking to go, backs it up to Jackson.
That looked like a sure basket for Verrado right there on the break.
It sure did. They had a wide open lane, huh?
2 guys to none, and they couldn't make anything happen.
And that's a foul by 34. That's Braden Barrett. It's almost like an emotional foul, get some aggression out. He seems to be the only one so far on this Verrado squad that's actually really being aggressive, trying to get the ball in the hole. That's Hendershot at the line. He's going to shoot 2. They're in the bonus.
I mean, this Verrado team already looks worn out from Canyon View's pace, and it's still the first quarter. I mean,
they really do. I agree with you. They really look like they're almost wiped out, almost defeated emotionally and physically. It's hard to come back from 25. Missed free throw by Hendershot. Going full court press again.
You also have to just block out the score.
It looks like they're going to score their second hoop. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Wow.
That was 21 Traden Ross.
See what that does for Verrado, just seeing the ball go through the basket.
He's shooting deep.
Don't know why he took that shot.
Probably had a couple more dribbles to get a little closer to that ball, but that's okay. Jags up 27-4 in this first side. Shot clock down to 9. Sims dribbling right. Great defense.
You got to put something up.
Great defense by, oh, wow. Verrado able to get that ball, spun it right in there. Hinder shot. He's going to take that shot.
That was
just off. And he gets an offensive board. That's number 21. That's A.J. Harris with the board on the backside. Puts it in for 2. Sims, almost stolen again. Spin move. And that's A.J. Harris with the body check. Gets number 11, Christopher Pilato, on the ground. He's gonna go to the line. Oh, sorry, that's not Christopher Pilato. That is number 23. That's Tristan Rhodes. He's gonna go to the line. He's gonna shoot 2 shots.
Tristan Rhodes is one of those guys where, I mean, he's very aggressive the way he plays, but once he hits a couple shots, gets it going, he can really change a game in a heartbeat.
And that's Amari Fletcher coming in. A big man coming in for Quincy Sims. Trying to go big, trying to maybe switch some things up on their offense. Try to get something going.
Try to control the paint a little bit more.
Rhodes hits 2 shots. Verrado, they are mimicking, copying, whatever you want to call it. Canyon View going full court press. Canyon View breaks it easily.
You can't get in your own head if you're Canyon View, though. You can't just look at the score and think we're fine. You got to keep going.
Exactly. Yep.
Otherwise, Verrado's going to chip at this lead and
floater, easy shot. That was McNeil in the paint. Exactly. Right-handed floater.
Right, what they got to do.
Number 12, Kenny, is in for Canyon View.
Surprised Verrado isn't trying to push the paint with the 2 big men out there.
Rhodes gets past his man out to number 12 for 3, and he misses it. That's Amari Fletcher. Missed a wide open 3.
Hayes Kenny with the board.
Canyon View pushing again, and that's a charge. It's a charge on Kirk. Going back to Verrado. Hinder shot back in for A.J. Harris. A.J. Harris needs a break.
34, Braden Barrett, another big man.
Yeah, Braden Barrett's back in. And he's the one that's trying to get that spark going earlier on in the game, but just couldn't hit a shot. Eldridge to Rhodes. Oh, tried to get a back door, couldn't get it. Looks like Barrett
might have tripped.
Fell on that play, and the ball went out of bounds to the Canyon View Jaguars. Vipers going full court press. Just back and forth, playing patty cake. Hinder shot. He's going to shoot. He's going to hit. Look, jump, shot in for 3. 34-8. Rhodes taking a desperation 3-pointer.
And Jackrabbit
doesn't get it. Offensive board, pops it out. He shoots a 3, and he's way off the mark. Just slid off the backboard. Deep pass up, and he hits it. That's Oliver running the floor. You run the floor, you get the ball.
You would think at some point you just keep shooting 3s, you'll make one. But I mean, Verrado hasn't gotten any. It's insane.
Yeah, and they're just throwing up circus shots, trying to get something going, while Canyon View is just steamrolling them and just letting these guys go right through. That's Christian Kirk untouched through the lane. Verrado doesn't want to play defense and loses the ball.
Kenny.
Spin move, misses it. The board, look at that. Look who it is. Kirk picking up the garbage.
Floated on that one. Was up in the air for at least a minute.
That's out of bounds. Verrado again, another turnover. Coach Rogers has got to be wondering what's happening tonight in this Canyon View arena. This is a spectacle that I have not seen before in my lifetime of high school varsity sports, especially rival games like this. where one team goes down so bad, it's so lopsided that the defense isn't even doing anything. There's another Kirk just going straight through 3 people as if he's a ghost.
Just cut through the defense like soft butter.
That's some great defense right there. They're going to call a block on him.
That looked like a travel to me.
It was almost one of those travel blocks. Like, they could have gone either way with that. He took a bunch of steps.
Ran into the guy. You get that sometimes.
Yeah, that's just an up in the air call. Like, sometimes it's going to go your way and sometimes it's not. Another errant pass tipped. Canyon View has it. Euro step. Wow. And he gets it. And the foul. Going to the line.
Noah Oliver, he's hyped right now.
Noah Oliver, strong to the hoop. And he gets fouled by Christopher Pilato, his first foul.
Deucing the damage, as they'd say.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe I'm watching this game right here. And he misses his N1 shot.
Might have jinxed that. I just keep looking at the scoreboard.
Shot, playing great defense, stay on him, and the officials are going to call that foul. He has a little push there.
Keep looking at the scoreboard, not believing what I'm looking at.
I know, I got to squint and make sure that's not an actual 8 on the board. Almost a halftime score. We're still on pace for 100, and they're still on pace for 16.
The crowd's really getting into it now.
Braden Barrett at the line. He's shooting 2.
Makes the first. I think the crowd's just having fun with it right now.
The referee had something to say to Barrett. Not sure what it was. Maybe get this one in so you feel better about yourself.
You got to score points to win.
Referee's out there talking trash to the players. But he hit it double digits now for the Vipers. You can almost sense a slowdown. Quick shot and just in and out.
Almost rolled in.
Rebound by Barrett. He's going to take it up by himself to the hoop.
Wow.
Off the mark.
I really thought he had that one.
Deep pass. What a great pass. Oh, he faked it, and that's going to be a double dribble.
Really? Looked to me like he continued it, but
he did something down there, almost like he either traveled or he touched it. Something happened with the ball. I couldn't tell what it was, though.
Might have hesitated a little bit trying to get the guy to fly by, but the ref saw something different. So
it appeared that he did double dribble, but maybe not. Stolen again.
That double team is lethal.
That's a pass. Yeah.
Foul. Number 12, Amari Fletcher on another number 12, Hayes Kinney, the junior.
Amari Fletcher running the field, running the court, getting that ball. And he was fouled almost not in the act of shooting. He's going to sit.
If you're Coach
number
Rogers,
1, Sanders.
If you're Coach Rogers, I mean, any sort of hustle like that, play like that, just to get something going for your team, it's got to be huge.
Yeah. Those hustle plays, get things going.
You're just looking for any sort of positive right now.
I mean, you're down by 34 points.
With 1:40 left in the half.
So the good news is that there's time. The bad news is that we have a controversy with the officials. One saying Verrado and one saying Canyon View. They got to speak about it real quick.
That looked to be Verrado's ball. Might have been a foul, bumped him, but it looked like Noah Oliver was the last person to touch it. And they're going to say Canyon View.
Yep, giving it back to Canyon View.
Good for us.
Let's see what they do here. Top screen. Another screen. And he's going to pop a 3.
Oh.
In and out.
That one looked like it would drop.
That's a board by Fletcher. Rhodes off to Sims. Sims spins, loses it to Barrett. Barrett goes left. Great defense by Hendershot. Goes sideline, and he gets bumped in the act of shooting. I think they're going to call it, or maybe not.
Hit the side of the backboard.
Yep, he was in the act of shooting, so he's going to be shooting 2.
That'll also put the Vipers in the bonus. So for the next minute 15, they'll be shooting free throws.
And
doesn't help if you can't make them, though.
Missed the first.
See if we can get some nuggets.
Some nuggies.
Aww.
Got it. All right, so that's going to put the score now 44-11 with 1 minute 15 to go in the second quarter. Canyon View has the ball full court, being pressed by Verrado.
But you can tell Canyon View almost a little bit lackadaisical.
Yeah, they're slowing things down, aren't they?
And
he goes up and he gets it in. That's some tough play there by
PJ
Nowlin right there.
Looks like Canyon
Barrett's looking for that ball. He wants that ball. He wants that donut. He wants to put it in the hole. 3 shot and missed it off the mark.
CV can do no wrong right now.
Kirk, he's the point guard. He's going to be slowing things up. He's the orchestrator. He's going to be got 22 seconds on the shot. He's going to take it himself. Gets inside, passes it out. Another pass to the corner for 3, in and out. Offensive board. Going to put it back up, and he traveled.
Wow.
I'm not sure how that's a travel.
I mean, yeah, he grabbed the ball, landed.
He took 2 steps, but sometimes that jump step, the officials just think it's a travel, but
don't know how they would have seen that when
disagree.
He's surrounded by 3 different guys.
So as game's winding down for the first half, he's getting in deep, and he gets blocked.
Wow. See if they can get a shot up.
2, 1, and he gets a shot up, and that ball's going to count.
Wow.
That's some great offensive play there by Canyon View, taking the ball up, knowing that the clock is winding straight down to double zeros, and they were able to get that 2 points in, which almost at 50, almost on pace for 100. Now they're on pace for 95, maybe. We'll see what Coach does, though.
96.
All right, welcome back to this match between Canyon View High School and Verrado High School. It has been a very lopsided game for sure, with a score of 48-11 in the favor of Canyon View High School. What have you seen so far? What's the problem?
I mean, Canyon View is just dominating on every single part of the game. Verrado has really no answer to their three-point shooting, and to Verrado's credit, they've had good defense. Canyon View is just making shots. The hustle has been there for Canyon View. The active hands has been huge. Just forcing loose balls, forcing turnovers, and you get the fast breaks, and then you get either dunks, you get layups, you get free throws, and if you can control the pace like that, the other team really doesn't have a shot.
I think you hit it right on the head. The pace of this game has been lights out in favor of Canyon View High School. The way they've been playing, like you said, defensively and offensively, like you mentioned, Verrado's been getting some good looks, but nothing's been falling through the hoop. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this before, where it's so lopsided this early on in the game. It's crazy with this rivalry. It's like Verrado, they came out hot. They came out trying to score, but they just couldn't get the ball in the hoop. Do you think it's going to change now that they're switched sides?
I would think Verrado's going to come out with a little bit of a different look, different idea, maybe attack the paint a little bit more instead of just launching threes. But I think if Canyon View can just stay focused and stick to their game and their plan, Verrado doesn't really have a shot. Verrado's got to pray at this point.
For sure. Let's talk a little bit about the Coach Marks again. I had a long conversation with him a couple days ago, and I just asked him what has he learned, or what is his coaching style? And he's mentioned that he, from last season, from the older coach that they had to this season, he says that his mentality is to play faster. Definitely have seen that in tonight's game, playing faster, and also giving his players more freedom to do what they want to do, and to do what they can do, and just to let these boys play. Another thing is discipline. He is a very disciplined coach. He wants his players to be disciplined on and off the court, to have structure when it comes to each possession, and to want to know to play together is the main goal. So those are his that's his coaching style of play for what he's bringing to Canyon View High School. And so far, being on a 9-game winning streak, everything has been working as planned. I would say. All right, 8 minutes, third quarter, halftime over. We're looking to switch sides, see if this hoop can open up for Verrado to get some buckets in. Verrado ball at half court.
Yeah, it feels like if both teams were shooting about the same, this game would be very close. It's just Canyon View's making those shots and Verrado's not. It's as simple as that.
Quick move in, floater, and he hits it. Look at that.
Maybe it's
first shot going into the opposite hoop goes in. Let's see if this hoop has the same mentality it had at Verrado, and so far it does.
Quick foul.
But a good foul right there. Nice pass inside to A.J. Harris. Going up, draws the foul. He puts himself on the line, shooting two.
Yeah, just coming right out the gates. Verrado has kind of picked up on what Canyon View thrived in last half, is just that quick pace. And Canyon View's matched it, but I think if Verrado can kind of control the pace in this game, this might be a whole different half. Who knows?
Yeah, good point. If they do control this, I would be surprised, very surprised, if Canyon View even lets up on trying to score 100 points in this game. But we shall see. Verrado should be coming out and doing something different this half.
You would think.
Harris hits the first free throw and getting ready to shoot his second from the charity stripe. And down through the hoop for one.
Halfway to 100.
Halfway to 100. Sims brings the ball down, point guard. Passes inside. Rhodes, he's taking a deep three. Too strong.
That's
another three. too strong. Rebound. Canyon View pushing again to hinder shot, going up, and he just misses layup, but got the offensive board off of the mark. Verrado looking to push now. They go in extra pass and out again. Offensive board, short on the floater, gets his own rebound. Ball back out, straight to the hoop, and he gets fouled by A.J. Harris over there. Harris is shaking his head, wondering, did I just foul him?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what Verrado needed to stay away from. They came out on that opening drive, and they were playing good team basketball, controlling the pace, and then they come back down the court now, and it seems like they're just back to their old ways of chucking up threes and praying.
Yeah, that was an interesting, misses his first free throw. That was an interesting turn of events right there where they just shooting threes. They shot a three, recessed the shot clock. They shot another three, recessed the shot, but you're right. They should have just patiently got a play and went to it.
Can't play hero ball.
Cross-court ball, and just out of the hands of Oliver. Mishandles that ball out of bounds to Verrado.
That's one of those, he'll be kicking himself, but he'll probably look to try and get back on that.
Coach is taking him out because of that play. Doubt it.
Maybe let him cool off a little bit. He can be hot after that one. He knows he can do better than that.
That brings in Sanders, number 1, his replacement.
Played a little bit in the second half.
Spin move into the lane, gets stolen by Harris or by McNeil, and they called a double dribble on McNeil.
He'd only taken a single dribble when he called that.
I don't know how that's possible.
I thought maybe they would say there was a foul on when he got the ball, but I have no idea how he could have double dribbled.
He's trying to get an explanation for it, and
that ref is not
his explanation
having any of
is
it.
he's shaking his head no. Not going to happen.
I think the ref just wants to go home.
If he wants to go home, he should stop blowing that whistle, stopping that call, stopping the clock.
A little bit of stoppage for shoelace, but here we go.
Yeah, it looks like Baird over here maybe rolled his ankle or something happened over there. Verrado past half court. Trying to find a man, picks up his dribble. Almost stolen. Spin move, in deep, and they're going to call a foul. He's going up. He's in the act of shooting. That's going to put him to the stripe.
I don't know who they called that on. A.J. Harris was just standing with his arms up. He didn't do anything. He might have called it on McNeil.
Yeah, he did call. He called it on Kirk.
Oh.
That's his second foul. That puts Giovanni on the line, shooting 2.
That's one of those guys that needs to see the ball just go through the hoop.
Yeah.
Anything for him. Number 12, Amari Fletcher checks in, replacing Barrett.
Second one is good. 51-15. Full court press, deep pass, dangerous. Gets it back into hinder shoot, and they're going to.
Timeout.
Not sure what happened. Oh, he called timeout. Okay.
Interesting.
Coach Marks calls timeout. That's going to bring. Not sure. That was kind of a strange timeout, wasn't it?
Seemed like
he was going to the hoop. Maybe he was. Coach Marks definitely saw something that needed to be discussed.
Yes. Team. I've never seen that, calling a timeout while they're in the middle of a play, especially while he's driving to the basket. I mean, you're right. Yeah, he definitely saw something that made him feel like he needed to call that, but see what they come out with here.
Coach, go ahead.
I would just think when you're up 50-16, if you see something you don't like, you talk about it in the next dead ball, not. That's
Coach Marks, though. Coach Marks is a man that if he sees something right away, he's gonna call it and go, guys, we need to talk. Nice bounce pass in the middle, and it rolls in. Beautiful isolation by A.J. Harris on his man to get that ball up in the hoop for
Timeout
2.
paid off.
Maybe that's what he wanted. He just wanted an inbounds pass or inbounds play. Rebound. Harris looking to push. Gives it to McNeil for 3. In, not quite in there. Verrado, okay, off the hands of, looks like A.J. Harris out of bounds, going to Verrado.
No timeout on that one.
Tristan Rose looking for a screen. He gets it. Pick and roll. Nice pick and roll strip, though.
Wow.
That's Kirk with his hands. He's going to take it all the way to the rim, pass it out to Hinder, shoot for 3, misses it off the mark. And we got a foul. Oh, foul on McNeil.
Looked like McNeil had the ball. Should have been a jump ball, I would think.
You would think it would have been a jump ball, but that's a foul on McNeil.
And yeah, that would have gone Kennedy's way if it was.
Verrado bringing it up, going right. Quick shot off the rim again. Kirk bringing the ball up as a point guard.
Giving
Euro
Giovanni a little look.
gives it the Hinder shot. Goes left, spins inside. Finds his man wide open out there. That's going to be short. Big, tall rebound by Harris, and he's going to get fouled by Verrado.
Yeah, it looked like Hendershot had Sanders open initially and didn't give it to him. Then he turned around after he drew some of the defenders, but Sanders couldn't get it down.
Hendershot looking for the ball. He gets it. Ball is tipped off of Verrado. Staying here.
Strong defense.
Hendershot into Kirk. Kirk looking to write a song. He does. Puts it up and in. Circus shot. It's 2 points for Kirk.
That was gorgeous.
Out to the three-point line. Fakes his 3. Ball's around the three-point line. He goes left. Ball gets tipped. McNeil looking to go. And followed up big time by A.J. Harris with the garbage.
Just an assist.
Just an assist off the backboard.
But yeah, I mean, continued trend from the last half is just turnovers.
Mm-hmm. Strong defense by Candyview. Another steal.
There it is.
By McNeil. He's
dunks
going
it.
up. Elevates and in for 2. Verrado pushing. They're going to shoot another 3. That's way long. And he gets a put back in, though. That's number 12, Amari Fletcher.
Timeout by Coach Dre there. That's interesting.
Yeah, we got a full timeout. So yeah, Coach Harris, Coach Marks, again, he had a really awesome quote that he gave about this game. He says he wants his kids to play he wants his kids to play with emotion, but not to be emotional. Meaning, if you're emotional and you're playing basketball, you're gonna get sloppy. You're gonna think too many thoughts in your head about all these different things that you want to happen by playing emotional. But this game does have a bit of emotion to it, meaning that it's a rivalry game. And what do you think of that? What do you think of that quote? Emotion, playing with emotion, but not emotional.
I mean, I feel like a lot of times you talk to the athletes, talk to the players, and it's just another game. It's just a date on the calendar. But there's definitely some house money on the table here. And it's just, yeah, it's finding that balance, exactly like what Coach Mark said. You have to be able to be emotional, play your game, but not let it drive you and let it control you.
Elevate, just misses the free throw, or misses the layup.
Almost bounced right back into his hands, but he was out of bounds at that point.
That was a fantastic drive by Kirk, left-handed. He's shaking his head. He thinks he probably should have made that shot.
But yeah, one of the few misses of the night for him.
Potentially, yeah. Inbounds play, and he walked That's another turnover by Canyon View. It's going to go Verrado's direction.
I feel like he put Sanders in a difficult position right there, right on the baseline with the defender on him. There wasn't a lot of opportunity for him to get rid of the ball.
Verrado working around the three-point line. And again, they're going to shoot a three. And again, it went in this time.
First three of the game.
First three of the game. That puts him up to 21 points. Kirk passes off, and he's going to walk. That's a travel.
Canyon View student section quick to remind Verrado about the deficit after that three.
Yeah, that three-point didn't quite fill in that hole at all. It's like putting a drop of water in the ocean. Verrado ball. 3:15 left in the third quarter. Canyon View still up big. Verrado looking to shoot, and they do. They score. That's 2 3-pointers in a row. That's Amari Fletcher.
Hopefully they didn't open the bank with that one.
Coach Marks is not happy about that. Calls a timeout. He needs to talk to his kids a little bit. I'm guessing because that was a wide open three-pointer, and you know what? Even though they're up 58-24, you don't want to let up. And this is the kind of coach Coach Marks is. He's telling his boys, you know what? You guys cannot be sloppy. Keep playing your game, and don't let this thing get back. Don't let them get back into it. Even by 20.
Yeah, if you're Canyon View, it's finding that balance between maintaining your lead, but also like you got to still make shots. You have to keep that gap in between you and your opponent. Otherwise, they're going to sneak up on you, and before you know it, it's a 20, 15, 10-point game and a whole nother ball game at that point.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's the 34-point game right now, and Coach Marks just called 2 timeouts within the last minute and a half. So, he has something he needs to say to his kids. He's going to stop the clock, and he's going to say it to them. Inbounds play deep into Verrado's territory. Kirk just blows past his man easily to the hoop for 2.
No defense on that one.
Elevates. Spin left. Off to Fletcher.
See if he tries another 3.
Fletcher passes it off to number 11. He drives past his man, and he gets fouled in the basket. That's a potential 3-point play for Verrado. That's something we haven't seen at all this whole entire game so far.
They're just chipping away. I mean, 26 points. You feel like you'd be comfortable with a 34-point lead, but I mean, these things can change in a heartbeat.
I mean, props to Verrado. They're not backing down. They're still doing full court press. Canyon View's been able to bust it every single time.
Yeah, if anything, Verrado's stepped up
Cross-court
to
pass
the challenge.
to the hoop, and he gets blocked by Verrado.
Saves
and
it.
Saved back to Canyon View. 18 on the clock. Shoot a 3. Off. Verrado with the rebound. Long, looking to push. Cross-court pass. That's a 3, and that's in. That's Christopher Pilato. That's another 3-pointer.
Stoppage.
And we got a foul on Verrado, number 0. That's Jordan Etheridge. Quick foul. That puts Chisels that lead down to 30 points.
On that last possession, I felt like Quincy Sims had a pretty wide open 3, and he passed it up. Obviously, it worked, but surprised he didn't try and take that.
Nice pass in, and some good defense. Also, actually, it was really great defense there by Traden Ross. Just goes straight up, but the officials saw it differently. He's putting his hands up, just like I was thinking. It looked like he went straight up on the guy.
Not a lot he could do right there without just letting him score.
Yeah, Nowlin just trying to go chest to chest up with
the defender.
Up with the defender there, but and as most basketball players say, the ball don't lie.
Knocked it Nuggets this time.
Nowlin shooting his second of 2. And he connects. Verrado is feeling a little bit of confidence. See what they got.
Quick
dribbling
tempo.
a lot out there. Pass to the top of the logo. He drives past his man in, and he gets fouled, and he bags the basket.
Wow. Feels
What
like
a blow-by Quincy Sims on Nowlin.
exactly what we were talking about. It feels like Verrado is completely in control of the pace right now. It might be too little too late, but, I mean, seems like they're scoring on every single drive at this point.
Misses that three-point free throw. Candyview keeps the ball out by the logo. Hendershot looking to do something, passes it off. Lots of dribbling going on. Goes into the hoop, passes it inside, and he goes up. Great positioning by Jackson for the foul. Great pass by number 12, Kenny.
I think on that one he knew he had 3 defenders around him. All he had to do was go up with the ball and probably get the whistle.
Yeah, you got 6 hands slapping at that ball. It's going to get you.
One of them's bound to miss.
One of them's bound to miss for sure. Jackson at the line shooting 2 free throws. Connects with the first. Didn't even think about that one. Fletcher's coming out.
It is one of the quicker free throw routines I've seen.
Yep, 2 dribbles, 1, 2, 3, and up and misses.
Yikes. We need to stop talking about free throws.
Another 3-point shot, missed it. Jackson with the rebound way up there. Quick pass to Nowlin. Nowlin in and out, gets his own rebound, passes it back out to Jackson. Jackson finger rolls it in, misses it. Ball just ain't going in on that side of the court.
Wow.
Rhodes going left, big screen, gives him open, misses the free throw. But number 3, that was an amazing tip in by Sims out of nowhere.
Flew in.
We've got a 28-point lead now. Stolen by Verrado. Oh, they called a foul.
Verrado's
number
crowd
12,
getting into
Kenny.
it. Verrado's showing some sort of life now. A little bit to cheer about.
Yeah, this has been Verrado's quarter so far. Started off ugly, but they've retained the lead at least. Candyview had to bring some subs in to get some of their starters a little break, and that's what they did. But these last 31 seconds, looks like Coach Marks is going to put back in 3 of his starters.
This will give Verrado a little bit to be happy about on that short bus ride home.
Christopher Pilato at the line shooting 2. He misses his first. We had a crew of substitutions coming out. Oliver's back in, McNeil's back in, and Kirk back in for Canyonview. Second free throw, misses it. McNeil, he's looking to take it. Throws it up, alley-oop, missed the first, missed the second. Offensive bound in the third, misses the third, gets back up, blocked from behind by Verrado.
What was that, 5
Stolen.
shots?
Hendershot passes it off to Kirk, and he's able to make that 2 bucket.
Wow.
That was a long. That was 2 points. Took a long time to get. Verrado
A lot of hustle.
coming all the way in, and Rhodes is going to shoot from the way out there. He's going to miss it. Rebound, big board.
I don't know why he did that.
Big board by Oliver.
All the space in front of him to step up, set himself, and take that 3. He had time and space.
He did. He had a couple seconds left. He could have maybe took a dribble a little closer. But hey, let's summarize a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna go to break, and we'll be back. Stick with us after this break. All right, we'll come back to the beginning of the fourth quarter of this matchup between crosstown rivals Canyon View High School and Verrado Vipers. So far, Verrado has been the receiving end of a severe bullying in elementary school. However, the third quarter, they were showing a little bit of life, and I look up at the scoreboard thinking they're probably down by maybe 15 or so. No, they're still down by 30.
Yeah, I really felt like Verrado controlled that quarter and dug their way out of the hole. But like you said, I mean, it's a 32-point lead still, which it doesn't feel right, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it does not feel right to say a 32-point lead in any sport. You're down by that much, but give Verrado props. They've been still pushing, staying aggressive, going after loose balls, doing their thing. So here's fourth quarter. Canyon View just keeping the ball out there along the three-point line. Finally getting deep to the paint, and he gets blocked from the back. That's Braden Barrett.
Alex Godbold has checked in for the first time this game. The crowd was asking for him earlier.
The crowd gets what they want if you speak loud enough.
Especially when you have double your opponent's score in the fourth quarter.
That's right. We got a couple new guys this quarter. 3-ball, deep, off, and it's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be on McNeil for the push off.
They push Sims in the back on the rebound. Pretty obvious. One of the rare mistakes for Canyon View this year.
Verrado looking to get this ball in the hoop quickly. Time is running out. Time is not on their side.
We've already burned a minute, and he scored.
Pass out, three-pointer, puts it up, and it's a swish. Deep pass. It's going to go straight to the hoop, and easily gets blocked by Barrett. You blocked that. Barrett, fake three, goes in, passes it out to the corner for another three, and too strong. Canyon View pushes it again.
Blocked again.
Another block. That's another block on Verrado.
How excited Verrado's
and
sideline is.
They're talking to each other. That's 2 blocks, but you know, blocks aren't points.
Yeah, I mean, with the way Verrado's sideline's acting, you would think it's a one-score game, and they just
things are getting
dagger.
Things are getting a little feisty out here. It's finally getting feisty. This should have happened in the first quarter, where these two teams should have been going at each other.
Expect nothing less from a rivalry game.
Yep. Both student sections are now on their feet, both staring at each other.
A little bit of life out of Verrado. Good to see.
Full court press. And soft full court press.
See if Canyon View can extinguish
Kirk
that.
goes right. Hands it to Harris. For McNeil. McNeil going left. Picks his dribble up. Has to get the ball back to Kirk. No shot clock. I'm not sure if this is.
That is interesting.
Yeah. He goes left,
Wow.
Switches to the right, and he gets fouled. What a great switch going from left to the right underneath shot.
That was a tough drive.
And he gets fouled.
High degree of difficulty. He reaps the benefits.
They're going to shoot 2 from the charity stripe.
Also interesting, number 32, Jared Hemsley, is checked in. He was playing just an hour and a half ago for JV.
That's right. That's right. So he is in right now. Not sure what the move of that is. What's in the mind of Coach Marks for that?
Get him some varsity reps. Well, it doesn't matter.
Maybe giving their guy some rest time. McNeil is going to sit down for a minute.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if he comes back into the game at all.
Oh, look at that. He gets the rebound off of the board.
Great
Nowlin
hustle.
passes to Kirk. Kirk's going to take his time. Verrado is on him quick. He goes right. Straight to the hoop. Over 2 people. And he calls the foul.
Late whistle.
Late whistle. Kirk elevates over Barrett and Giovanni to draw that foul. And he's coming up a little bit painful into that side that he landed on. Called timeout, Verrado. That's going to take us to the 3-minute, 46 seconds left in this game. It's a 30-second timeout. So fourth quarter has really picked up big time. Not sure what happened to Verrado. I don't know, like I said earlier, why this hasn't happened earlier on in the game where these emotions start flying. But I think Coach Marks has really tamed his kids to control themselves in situations like this. So we'll see what happens.
Exact opposite of the third quarter, it feels like. I mean, already only 3:45 left in the game. And, I mean, last quarter it felt like a 20-minute quarter. It felt like an entire half.
Right, this quarter's gone by a lot faster. Kirk at the line, he's shooting 2, and he's a little long on that one. Usually in the fourth quarter, legs get a little stiff, a little tired, and they miss it short, but he went long in this to see if he can respond.
Overcompensated. Fatigue setting in a little bit.
He gets it. There he goes. He's going to come out. He's hurt. He might just sit the rest of this game.
Would not be surprised if he pulls all the starters.
So that's number 14, Shelton.
Hopefully he's all right.
They'll give the starters a little bit more time. You don't pull your starters until the other team pulls theirs. That's a 3-pointer from the corner by Giovanni. Stolen by Giovanni. He goes up and he hits another 2 points. Quick 5-point turnaround by Verrado. Trying to get the ball past the half court. Struggling here. And Canyonview out of bounds.
Wow.
Canyonview struggling getting the ball past half court. Not sure why the clock is rolling. Should be stopped, doesn't it?
You would think so. Doesn't really matter.
Maybe it's the charity rule. They're up by so much.
Well, I mean, you would think that, but they've cut the lead to 23. This is the smallest the lead's been in, like, since the first quarter.
That is true, yeah.
20-2.
Quick pass in there. Easy 2 points by Verrado. Full court press again by Canyonview, or by Verrado. Canyonview is looking to get it in. Tip stolen again by Verrado. Pass in to Rhodes.
That
looks like it should have been goaltending. That's okay. Didn't call it.
Ice it.
Nope. Off the mark. Rebound, though, by Nowlin. Gives it back up to the top. And again, I'm not sure why the shot clock's not going either. Swarmed by Verrado. Bounce pass inside. Another bounce pass to Nowlin and off of his legs. That's going to go the other direction.
It's nice to see some sort of fight out of Verrado and make it competitive, but it's going to come down to too little, too late.
Too little, too late is the song that Canyonview is going to be singing. And too far of a pass. Out of bounds, Verrado, another turnover. Full court press, still. Canyonview easily breaks it.
Wouldn't be surprised if they try and run it out a little bit here.
Nowlin gets swarmed. Stolen.
He thought he was fouled.
And that's Rhodes. No, that's Gio. He goes in for 2.
Cut it to 19, but still, minute 20, there's not going to be enough time for any sort of comeback.
Yeah, 19 points, minute 20. It's kind of far out of the reach of Canyonview, or of Verrado at this point.
Just putting makeup on a pig for the score. Make themselves feel better.
So what's the game plan for Verrado these next minute 20? Just keep on doing what they're doing?
Yeah, I mean, you're just going to have to play aggressive defense. Just swarm, like you've been saying. I don't really see a path for them to come back here. Down 19. If you're shooting threes, you need 7 threes in a minute 20. I don't even know if you're going to get that many possessions. So
exactly, yeah. You're going to have to play some tough defense. Of course, they have been right back here. You see their full court defense has been successful these last 4 or 5 possessions.
Canyon's
And
been
they're
very
getting points
sloppy.
off of it, too. They have been, yeah. But Coach Marks, he is elected to stick with his second team. Yep. Second team except for, actually, no, Allen's not a starter either. So this is a second team for Canyon View. And it looks like Verrado's sticking with a mixture of starters and bench players. Canyon View gets across the line, and they get fouled.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Marks had a few things to say to his players, just the way this fourth quarter, the second half has gone. A little bit of a comeback, but yeah, and the clock is running, and
yeah, you look at the faces of some of these guys, like Rhodes or Giovanni right here. He's got a look of disappointment. Pass off inside, gets kicked.
Ball.
That's going to be a kick ball.
Yeah, you never go into your rival team's home and expect to get killed like this.
And the chants begin from the student section of Canyon View. Na-na, 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 na-na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Stolen by Verrado. Oh, he's going in, and he gets tripped up.
Should be a take foul, no? It wasn't intentional,
it
but he definitely
didn't look
tripped him
intentional,
up.
but yeah, it wasn't intentional for sure. He didn't do it on purpose, but he was number 3, Quincy Sims. He was looking to throw that ball down with authority and try to get some respect out of this crowd and now these players. But he's going to go to line, shoot 2.
Chants are raining down from the CV student section. Meanwhile, the Verrado student section has gone silent.
And
like
here's his first shot. Misses it strong.
I will applaud Verrado. They haven't left, which is surprising considering the deficit.
And another long
Nuggets
free throw. Miss. Tough defense by Verrado.
Got to get the ball up.
And stolen by Verrado. And 2 points by Verrado. 30 seconds to go. Canyon View trying to break this press. And they eventually do it. Oh! That looked like it might have been a...
And he tees up the CV bench for coming off of the bench. Wow.
Yeah, Verrado, that was a strong foul by Verrado. Maybe intentional. Couldn't really tell in the moment. Have to see a replay of it. But took him down.
Refs on the
probably intentional or maybe not so much intentional, but as he was doing it, it looked intentional.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of that frustration, but that's unacceptable. You can't. I understand going for the steal, but pulling him to the ground is not all right.
Yeah, for sure. So now we got a situation here where there's a technical foul and a bench player over here. Coach Marks is talking to him right now.
That's going to give Verrado a technical free throw because Canyon View came off the bench.
Yep. So they're going to shoot a technical foul.
I'd expect nothing less from Verrado.
We got 23 seconds left in this game. Verrado sinks it, hits the first one. They got one more.
Right there, though, you saw Tristan Rhodes look back at the scoreboard after that free throw and just look at the deficit, and he realized there's no chance.
Yeah, these 2 points are going to do not much of anything. It might make it look like was a close game, but so the ball goes back to Verrado. Although it's strange, there was a foul over there. I don't know if that didn't mean anything. I don't know.
Negated by the technical.
Verrado ball. Verrado looking to maybe shoot some threes, and here he goes. And he connects with a three-pointer.
Needed that a little bit
earlier. That's a 12-point game now.
Quickly fouled.
With 13 seconds to go. Hard foul by Barrett on number 12. That's Kinney. Verrado's kind of made this look like a decent game, but it really hasn't been.
Verrado student section is ignited again. A chance.
Stolen again by Verrado. And he goes in for the layup. Barrett does. And 1 second, 0.6 seconds left in the game. Ball out of bounds, going to Verrado. It's a 10-point game now.
I understand playing to the final buzzer, but
they're going to try to get
down.
2 more points. Nope. So this game is officially over. My goodness. It looked like they were down by at least 40 points at one point. And Verrado comes back. You know, there's a reason why they came back. They were playing their second string from Canyon View for the last 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes. They've been playing their first string playing their second string. So
the V downs all over the court. Love to see it. Verrado student section has no answer considering they just got pummeled.
Nope, yeah, they don't. So they're talking to each other. The student section's all down here on the court. Verrado's student section over there in the stands. But what a great win for Canyon View. That takes them to a 10-game winning streak. They're 10-1 overall. And now I believe they just took over first place in the 5A region over Verrado. Verrado was 4-0. Now they got their first loss, so perhaps a tie at the top of this 5A regional play. So, but if we could look to see what's going to happen in the future. Canyon View has got a really tough team. They kind of manhandled Verrado, so I don't know. We'll see what happens moving on.
Definitely a couple things to work on, just making sure you maintain. But, I mean, yeah, all around great victory. It was just almost start to finish complete control. So excellent showing by Canyon View. Verrado's going to have some things to look at. But, yeah, I think Canyon View's got a great team. They're going to be scary moving forward.
Yep, for sure. Coach Marks is happy about this win tonight. So we'll going to